Hi, AJ here with Byte Size Cruises. Today we are going to be talking about the Enchanted Princess and who it's for. Let's get started. The Enchanted Princess is one of the newer ships in the Princess fleet. It had its maiden voyage in November of 2021, so it's really only been sailing for 3 years. As far as cruise ships go, that's really young, and it still feels like a very young ship. Everything feels very modern and very new. The technology all still works great. There isn't a lot around the ship where you're like, oh, that seems very outdated. The most outdated thing is that there are no USB-C ports next to the bed, only USB-A. And I can't think of a single cruise line that has made that update yet, but I also haven't been on the newest ships. I will preface all of what's to follow by saying that I love this ship. It is the perfect size, holding nearly 4,000 passengers. It's big enough that there's a lot to do, but not so big that you feel lost. It's not as big as an Oasis ship, and I find that delightful, actually. You're not sitting there deciding what to do and thinking about having to leave 15 minutes early to get where you're going. Everything still feels close while not feeling crowded, which I absolutely love. To me, the closest comparison is something like a Norwegian ship if you've been on NCL on their Breakaway or Breakaway Plus classes. However, I do think that Princess has the layout for crowd control down a little better. There was not a lot of jostling happening on the ship, which is great. Their only real choke point is most of the major entertainment options are on Deck 7, and Princess Live, which is where all of the game shows, trivia, and things like that were happening, is in the center of the ship. So whenever you had people going from the theater at the front down to the lounge at the back, there was a little bit of a snaggle in front of Princess Live in the evenings. However, it really wasn't bad at all. There is also a lot for an adult to do. There were things happening from about 1 p.m. straight through to midnight every day, and it was good entertainment. I wasn't bored. One of the things that didn't go the way I expected is I didn't have quite as much time in the evenings to sit and read as I thought I would because there was a lot happening. So that being said, if you are traveling with kids, I don't think that this is the ship for you. Maybe if you have older teenagers over 14, 15 years old, I think that they would probably have a good time. But there's not water slides. There's a small arcade. The kids and teens area is kind of hidden away up on the highest deck. And so, there just isn't as much for kids to do, and I just don't think that's who this ship was designed for. Now, Princess does offer a lot of kids programmings on some of their ships, and they were honest in one of the behind the scenes tours that really that depends and changes based on how many kids are on board. Now, I was on a Canada and New England sailing that does tend to be a 50 plus crowd, especially in the middle of September, right after school starts. And so there were only 50 kids on board. And I was shocked at that number because I saw maybe 10 the whole time I was there. And I think that that's okay. I think if you are an adult who's looking to travel with other adults, whether that is a romantic partner or friends or family, this is a great ship. It all felt like an adults-only ship without some of the connotations that come from some other cruise lines that have the adults-only reputation. So it was very relaxed, very mellow, but with still plenty going on. To me, at the core of the ship, it is someone who wants to have a lot of experiences and still be able to relax. The closest comparison really is NCL as far as the vibe of the ship. The food was fantastic. If you love an immersive experience, I definitely recommend 360. And if you love food, this is a great ship. I don't love food. I have a complicated relationship with food, as if you've been watching the channel for a long time, you know. I enjoyed everything I ate on board, some things more than others. And O'Malley's, which is an additional fee to eat there, but not crazy. It's like $14, has the best cheesecake I have ever had. So I definitely think that if you like food, you would find a home on the ship. And then also with the technology, the entertainment was fantastic. The game shows had different gimmicks and props that came out every time. There was complete setups and breakdowns for things. And then the production shows also, it really to me makes a difference, and you can see how well the technology is integrated on the ships that are built for it, as opposed to when I was on Caribbean Princess, which was retrofitted for the modern theater technology on Enchanted Princess. It felt so natural and like it was meant to be there. So to sum it up, since I am a bit of a rambler at times, this ship, if you are looking to travel with young kids, I don't think it's the right ship for you. However, if you are looking for a ship that has plenty to do, good food, and just also leaves room for relaxing, this is a great option. We didn't have a lot of sea days, so I feel like I didn't really get to see the full capabilities of this ship and its cruise director team. However, what I did see was fantastic. I had such a good time. And if you're a solo traveler, this ship is fantastic. There are plenty of opportunities to talk to other people, or just to be by yourself, whatever you want to do. There's lots of quiet places. There's lots of public places. It is a wonderful ship for adults. All right. And that really wraps it up. There's not much more to say. I will be getting more into the entertainment, the food, and the technology in other videos, so I hope you will stay tuned for those. As always, if you enjoyed this content or if you enjoy any of the other content on the channel, I would please ask you to like and subscribe. It really does help us out, and we appreciate it a lot. All right, well, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.